Good morning. Today is February 9th, 2026. It's a Monday. Back at home right now, they're playing the Super Bowl. Over here, it's already Monday morning. We're back at the AL Mall complex here. It's before they open, so we had to get something at Starbucks. But today is going to be different. We'll shop here for a little bit, look around, and then at 3 o'clock, I have my best friend's family picking me up. That's my best friend since I was 12 years old. When I lived in Florida, his father was American, but his mother was Filipina, and they got married. And she eventually had passed away, and then he had married another, and he had passed away about a year and a half ago. I believe his remains are here. I don't know if he has a grave or remains, but we're here to see to visit him and his family, which is like the family of my best friend. That's what all he has left right now. So they pick us up at 3 o'clock, and we're probably going to be at their house in the evening. But right now it's only 9 a.m. So let's explore. We're inside the LL Mall, right in Cebu City. Interesting difference than what we have at home. They have like a lot of shoe stores all in one spot. They have like a lot of salons all in one spot. And the salons don't, like, they do feet, but they don't do it wet. Like when you have wet, I'll show you down here. They don't soak your feet in the wet and do it. It's not really pedicure. It's all just salons for your hair. I haven't seen any nail places. And the few that we did see didn't have the wet for the feet. You see all these here. These are all the salons, and there's a whole bunch in the mall here. So it makes you wonder, how do they compete? Because they do the same thing. They do the same thing. Like all this here, same thing. Same thing over there, same thing over here. Same thing in here. All these are salons inside the mall. You think one would be enough, but there's probably 10 of them in here or more. And it's just for hair mostly, so not much they can do, I guess. I was walking through here. Went down here, there's more salons. This one's called Happy Brows. They do a lot of eyebrow stuff in here. But there's so many. All these down here too. This is like really interesting how they can make it, but they do. And a lot of the employees, a lot of stores you go into, there's like a bunch of employees. They're just standing around. They must get commission, or they just get paid very little and just to stand there and try to get one customer. More salon. Everywhere. See, they actually do water to the feet. I'm doing like a little video. So I'm going to try this. My feet are so sore. Water's heating up. Hello. The end of that video, I know it was very brief and it's a short video because that day we had more stuff planned. But one lesson to be learned is don't pay Filipinos for service before you have the service. I did not pay the guy, the tour guide. I had a friend that paid for him, but he kind of fell apart. Once they got their money, they didn't come through with where they were supposed to take us on that day of this video. I like to always have the videos day of, like one day at a time. I don't like to mix 2 days together. As you can see the trip the way it was, and all of our trips the way they are. So that's what we learned. Do not pay Filipinos or anybody pretty much money of any type before the service is rendered, because they're just going to give you the minimum amount the next day. You'll see on the next day of this video how little that we got to do compared to what we should have been able to do. But that's why there's a short video on that particular date of this one right here that you saw. But I just want to add this in on the end of it. But I wanted to keep the days separate, so that's why you have a short video. So on to the next video.